Welcome back, everyone. We're taking another deep dive with Starseed Psychics today.
Oh, yeah.
We love their stuff. We've done a lot of deep dives with them before.
Yeah.
Always something interesting with Starseed Psychics.
Right.
Today, we're going to focus on how to tell the difference between, real psychic intuition and just overthinking.
Yeah, that can be tricky sometimes.
Especially when you're first starting to get into it.
Right.
Luckily, we have this great guide from author Spirit Walker.
Oh, cool.
They lay it all out really well in a way that actually makes sense.
Yeah.
So what's interesting about this guide is it doesn't just say, here's the difference, but it really explains why it's important.
Mm-hmm.
For example, Spirit Walker talks about how those psychic messages, those often come from the right side of your brain,
Oh.
which is like your creative intuitive.
Right.
But those analytical thoughts, like when you're overthinking, those come from the left side.
Okay.
That's the more like logical, analytical part of our brains.
So it matters where the thought comes from.
Yeah, it's not just what you're thinking. It's like where it's coming from inside you.
Interesting.
Then the guide goes on to talk about like some key things to look for, like hallmarks of a genuine psychic message.
Yeah. Like what?
So like suddenness.
Suddenness.
Like those messages, often they just pop into your head.
Oh, okay.
It's not something you're, sitting there thinking about for hours.
Like a light bulb.
Yeah, exactly. And another thing is a lot of times you get like a physical reaction along with the message.
Really?
Yeah. Like maybe chills or a gut feeling like, in your stomach.
Uh-huh.
Spirit Walker says that's your body's way of telling you, this is something deeper.
Your body's talking to you.
Yeah, exactly.
It's fascinating.
And another thing they point out is that these real intuitive insights are usually pretty short.
Yeah, they're not like super long.
It's not like this whole big debate going on in your head. It's
Right.
just like, boom,
A knowing.
Yeah, and it usually comes with this feeling of certainty.
Oh, yeah.
Even if you can't, like, logically explain it, it just feels right.
You just know.
And the other thing is, a lot of times you might get, like, some sort of confirmation from the outside world.
Confirmation.
Yeah, like, you think of someone, and then they call you.
Like a synchronicity.
Exactly. And those little synchronicities can really help you trust your intuition.
So you start to know that it's real.
Exactly. So then on the other hand, overthinking, that tends to be a lot more like repetitive,
Yeah, like going over and over it in your head.
and anxious. It's like you just keep playing the same scenario, like over and over, second-guessing yourself.
Getting lost in it.
And instead of that feeling of certainty, you're left feeling drained and confused.
Yeah.
So the guide has some tips for figuring out the difference between these two, like, voices in your head.
What are they?
One thing is meditation,
Oh, okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
because it helps quiet your mind.
So you can hear those whispers.
Exactly.
Yeah.
The other one that they talk about is something called the yes-no body method.
Oh, I've never heard of that.
It's pretty cool. You basically ask a question and then pay attention to your body.
Okay.
If you lean forward, it's a yes.
Oh,
And
okay.
if you lean back, it's a no.
So you're bypassing your mind.
Yeah, you're going straight to that inner knowing.
And you're letting your body tell you.
Exactly. And the guide says the more you practice these techniques, the better you get at recognizing your intuition.
So it's like a muscle.
Totally. Like anything else, the more you use it, the stronger it gets.
Yeah.
So then once you learn to trust your intuition, that kind of leads us to the next thing we want to talk about with Starseed Psychics, their spiritual coaching.
Oh, interesting. Yeah. And what's really cool about their spiritual coaching is it's actually run by Mistress Gypsy Wind, the co-founder of Starseed Psychics.
Oh, yeah. She's amazing.
Yeah.
We've come across her in a few of our other deep dives.
Yeah, she's got like really impressive credentials.
Oh, totally.
She's not only a psychic, but also an intuitive coach.
Yeah, and I think she's also a published author.
Oh, wow.
So she's got a ton of experience and wisdom.
Definitely.
I remember from looking on their website, I think they have a whole subscription for her coaching.
Yeah, it's under the subscriptions section.
Okay.
It's a really unique offering.
Yeah, it seems like it's a perfect next step. Like once you've learned to recognize your intuition.
Yeah, like what do you do with it?
Exactly. And having someone like Mistress Gypsy Wind there to help you with that, it just seems so helpful.
To help you understand your intuition.
Yeah, and then to help you figure out how to use it in your life.
Totally, like having a mentor.
Yeah, to help you make sense of it all.
And guide you.
I think that's really the magic of spiritual coaching.
Yeah, it's not just like getting information.
It's about actually putting it into practice.
Applying it.
Yeah, and like making real changes.
Having someone believe in you.
Exactly. So before we go too much deeper into the coaching, I did want to mention Starseed Psychics. They actually have a whole bunch of other stuff besides readings.
Oh, really?
They have their spiritual store,
Oh, yeah.
and it's pretty awesome. They've got something for like every kind of spiritual need.
Like what?
So for example, they have these archangel readings, which sounds super interesting.
Archangel readings? What are those?
Basically, they're readings that connect you with the archangels.
Oh, wow.
Each archangel has their own energy and qualities.
It's like having a whole team of celestial helpers.
Right, and what's cool is they offer readings for different archangels.
So you can pick one.
Yeah, depending on what you need.
So like if you're feeling lost,
You might want to try, like Archangel Michael.
who's known for protection?
Right, and if you need creative inspiration, maybe Archangel Gabriel.
Who's about communication?
It's like really personalized guidance.
I love that.
Me too. And then they also have these in-home spiritual services, which kind of make me
Yeah,
curious.
really.
Yeah, I'm picturing like maybe Earth blessings
Oh, yeah.
or energy clearings.
Bringing the spiritual into your home.
Right, and our homes hold so much
You
energy.
can get negative.
So it makes sense that like, having someone come and like clear it out could be really helpful.
Spiritual deep clean.
Exactly. And they don't just do it for homes, they also do it for businesses,
Oh, wow.
which I think would be awesome.
For a better work environment.
Totally. And then speaking of energy, they also do seasonal readings.
Seasonal.
Yeah, which I think are perfect for anyone who's like really in tune with nature.
Oh, yeah. Connecting with the energy of each season.
Right. And then figuring out like how to best navigate like the changes.
Like how to focus your energy during spring.
Yeah, or how to embrace abundance during the summer
And how to let go in the fall.
and reflect in the winter.
A holistic approach.
Yeah, aligning your inner world with the outer world.
I love that.
And then, of course, they have their home and online study courses, which are amazing.
For people who want to learn more.
Yeah, and they cover so many topics.
Like tarot and energy healing.
Yeah, they even have courses on connecting with your spirit
A
guides.
spiritual library.
And you can go at your own pace,
At home.
which is so convenient.
Definitely.
And then we can't forget about their main thing, the readings.
Oh, yeah. The readings are so good.
They offer so many different types, like tarot, astrology,
Numerology.
aura readings, even shamanic readings.
So many choices.
It really is like a choose-your-own-adventure for your soul.
Exactly.
Because everyone's path is different.
Right. So if you like tarot,
You can get a tarot reading.
and if you want to know about the energy of your life,
You can try numerology.
and if you want to connect with loved ones who have passed,
They even do psychic medium readings.
they really do have something for everyone.
It's amazing. And I think what really connects all of their offerings, the readings, the courses, the coaching, is this idea of empowerment.
Yeah, it's not just about getting a reading.
It's about giving you the tools
To connect with your own wisdom,
and to create a better life.
becoming the architect of your journey.
Exactly. And that's where I think Mistress Gypsy Wind can really help. With her coaching,
Yeah.
she can take all those insights from the readings and courses,
Mm-hmm.
even your own intuition,
Yeah.
and help you make a plan for your spiritual growth.
Like a roadmap.
Exactly. Like she's the guide, helping you through it all.
Navigating it all.
Yeah, because it can be overwhelming sometimes.
Sure.
And she can help you figure out like your strengths.
And challenges.
Yeah, and stay on track.
That personal life support is so important.
I think so too, because it's one thing to read about spiritual stuff,
Right.
but it's totally different when you have someone to help you, actually use it.
In your own life.
Exactly. And that's what's so great about the coaching subscription.
Yeah.
It's not just a one-time thing.
It's ongoing.
Yeah, it's like you have this relationship with someone who's really invested in you,
Someone who's there for you.
especially when you're going through those big changes.
Yeah. A trusted advisor.
I kind of feel like this all goes back to what we were talking about before, about trusting your intuition.
Totally.
You learn to trust it,
Yeah.
and then you have Mistress Gypsy Wind to help you, like, figure out what it all means.
Yeah, to guide you
It's like you're combining your own ear wisdom,
with her guidance.
and that's how you create a life that's really, aligned with you.
With your soul.
Exactly. I think this has been a really interesting deep dive.
Yeah, I've learned a lot.
We talked about how to tell the difference between intuition and overthinking.
Uh-huh.
And then we looked at their spiritual coaching.
And all the other stuff they offer.
Their spiritual store is pretty amazing,
They really do have a lot.
but it all comes back to that idea of empowerment.
Giving you the tools.
Yeah, helping you connect with your own wisdom.
And create a better life.
So as you think about all this, ask yourself, like, what messages are you missing?
What's your intuition telling you?
And how could having a spiritual coach help you on your path?
I love that.
Check out their website and see what speaks to you.
Yeah, they have so much to offer.
Thanks for joining us for this deep dive. We'll see you next time.